Volunteers from across the state and here in the Coastal Bend are there in Louisiana lending a helping hand. Alex Garcia, the executive director of the Coastal Bend Red Cross, joins us once again live in Louisiana with what he is witnessing firsthand. Alex, let me ask you, when you first, did you say you drove or flew into Louisiana?
Actually, flew into Houston, and then from Houston actually drove in. So it's been probably 7 hours driving into Baton Rouge.
When you made your way into Baton Rouge, what were your first signs that something was off, something was different? When did you realize that this was a really serious situation?
Actually, right outside of Baton Rouge, as you started seeing trees fallen in a lot of different areas on the way in. Now, keep in mind, the storm came in basically to the left of it, and then up, to the right of it. And so there's all the affected counties were the area that I drove yesterday. And so when you see these humongous trees that are over 100 years old just laying on their back, or actually just like toothpicks, there was certain areas where there were 50, 60 of them just all cracked from the base, just over, falling on top of whatever was below them. I mean, that's when you knew the devastation was going to be horrific.
How important is for the Red Cross, for especially you representing the Coastal Bend here, along with a couple other volunteers, how important is it to get out there and to visit with people, to let them know that there are resources there?
Well, yesterday I visited one of the mayors in one of the small townships, and they have no electricity. They're going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. As we sat there in a little gas station because they're having quality water issues there because of the electricity being out. It reminds me of Hurricane Harvey and what we went through, and a lot of our sister communities went through. And so you see them, and you sometimes you don't see hope. But they visit with us, they get excited because we're going to try and make a difference. We're going to try and get them some water. We're going to try and get them some supplies to help them get back on their feet. They know that it's going to be a long time before they're able to get back on their feet, but they're optimistic. And in that community, the mayor was very grateful, as well as the police chief, that there was no loss of life. At the end of the day, you cannot replace that.
Alex, really quickly, the money that people can donate, the money that they're giving to the Red Cross to help out, how does that benefit Louisiana? How does that help you do your job?
Well, in many cases, we've got over 3,000 volunteers, 300 volunteers that are here, boots on the ground, and everyone that's here, there is no cost out of their pocket. We provide rooms, we provide food, we provide the vehicles, we provide the gas for the vehicles, and then we provide the supplies that they're actually, in some cases, carrying out. We had bulk distribution yesterday, so everything everybody gives helps toward that goal of supporting those individuals, volunteers like myself that are out there, as well as buying the supplies that are necessary to get these communities back on their feet.
Okay, Alex, thank you so much for taking time to visit with us this morning. We know it's going to be a very busy time for you there, and we wish you and the other volunteers out in the area nothing but success and safety in doing your job and helping those Louisianians. We appreciate you, sir. You can help us help our friends in Louisiana by joining KIII and our sister stations across Texas. We're teaming up for Texas Cares Hurricane Ida Relief.
The money raised will go to the American Red Cross Ida relief efforts. Head on over to our website, KIIITV.com/donate to give.